I'm going to show you how to make a simple baby trainer using the equipment I've got here. Rolling pin, small fine palette knife, a stitching wheel, a water brush, cutting wheel, a ball tool, Dresden tool, 5cm oval cutter, a 2.5cm oval and a 2cm oval and 2.5cm round, and I'm using flour paste for making the actual trainer. Roll out and cut out the sole, and that needs to be made from thick paste, and you use the middle size oval, and you want it to be nice and thick so that you can stick the pieces of the side of the shoe onto the paste. Then you roll out your flour paste for the tops of the shoes, nice and thin, and you let that dry a little bit on the surface just for a few seconds or a few minutes depending on the weather. And you also need to roll out the white paste again, but this time nice and finely. So for the tops of the shoes you need the large oval, and the large circle, and the small oval for the front. So you start with the large oval and cut a sliver off the edge so that you end up with a straight edge down one side, and with the circle cutter you cup the inside of it with a ball tool or a dog bone tool so that it cups the front, and that can then stick onto the front of the sole. So dampen around the edge and stick it on, and just flick the back part up. Then with the back of the shoe, again cup it with stroking along the inside with the dog bone tool or a ball tool. Dampen it down the edges and along the bottom just with water, and wrap that around the back so that it sticks to the edge of the shoe. Then with the small oval, stitch around the edge, turn it over and dampen the back of it, and stick that to the front of the shoe. And then with the rest of the paste that you've got drying out, the white paste, cut a little strip to make the laces, and if you use the strip cutter you'll get nice even strips. Now you only need a little piece, So if you cut 2 little strips like that, dampen it in the middle, and then cross it over so they stick. Then you can measure the size of the laces that you want there and cut them so that they'll fit just inside the flaps of the shoe. These are just a very simplified trainer, so they haven't got all the holes and things on, but obviously if you wanted to make more detail on there you could. So these are just keeping it very simple. Tuck them in there, and then you need to make a strip of white to go around the base of the shoe. So I'm using a cutting wheel to cut a little strip that's going to go right round the back of the shoe. Turn it over, dampen it on its back, and then wrap it around from the front and join it up at the back, and then on the back just snip where they join, and the snipping will then make it stick together. And that's your simplified baby trainer.